Yo, Big Kish back up in here. Today, we are going over fantastic hip hops. Why the Grammy nominations kinda suck. I will leave a link in the description. Y'all already know what time it is. Yeah, we about to get into it, man. We about to get into it. Y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
It is officially that time of the year where usually everyone goes absolutely crazy as the biggest award show and most popular event in music, and of course the Grammys, just does an absolutely terrible job at representing nearly every single genre of music that it is supposed to honor the very best of. But this time around, for the 2025 Grammy Awards, the nominations just dropped, and in a rare moment for the Grammys, while nothing is close to perfection, as I mean after all, this is the group of people who decided to vote for something like this over this. They actually did a half-decent job at picking the nominees this year, and when you look at the major categories and of course see what they decided to put within the rap genre, you may just be shocked with how unusual everything the Grammys is doing are. And now first off, when it comes to the Grammys this year, before we can even get into the rap category, one of the biggest problems I have had with the award show historically is that they never give rap the respect it deserves when it comes to the general album and record of the year categories where all genres are competing with one another. And while there is still not enough representation in my eyes with these categories, as for the moments hip-hop has been making all year.
Y'all know what I got to say about this. We don't own it. We don't own it, so we can't make no decisions. If you want to make your own decisions, have your own Grammy thing.
It really should have a larger presence. Off rip, rap did get recognized in the record and song of the year categories, with unsurprisingly Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, which is obviously a song that is more than a deserving pick. And with Kendrick being in two of these major categories that really define what the biggest and most important songs have been in this entire music year, I mean, Kendrick has to win one of these. It would just be ludicrous to not give an award to such an important song, especially considering the competition it's up against. So we'll actually see if the Grammys are getting more in touch with rap and the general music culture, or if they're just trying to get hip-hop fans' hopes up to get that viewership. But for now, the Grammys did a solid job with this one, and while when it comes to the Album of the Year category, no rap albums were nominated, which while in this voting period there wasn't too many generation-defining rap projects.
Hey, that new Blue Sun, boy, that Andre 3000, woo-wee. I love it. The Flute album, oh man, that's my joint.
Still, with that said, Future and Metro Boomin's We Don't Trust You definitely should have gotten a nomination. That record has done genre-changing things and has had a bigger impact than nearly any other project across all genres had, but still. A rapper and one of the best we have ever had was nominated in this category, but not for a rap album, as Andre 3000 and his flute project New Blue Sun got a Record of the Year nomination. Congrats to Andre for this. This is just another major accomplishment in his career, and looking at who he's up against, while for ratings, I don't know if the Grammys would go against all of these artists, I would love to see him take this award just because it would shock so many people who have no idea where this record is coming from. And now moving out of these general categories and into the specific rap ones. All four major categories are making noise, and out of all of them, the one that's caused the most interesting discourse so far has been the Best Rap Album. Which, while there wasn't as many blockbusters that dropped in this voting period or records that were undoubtedly classics, they did a decent job of representing the best rap projects out, as they picked J. Cole's Might Delete Later, which while being one of the more controversial picks, I think is a decent one, as outside of J. Cole apologizing to Kendrick Lamar for 7 Minute Drill, and then having this project lose so much of its mystique and energy because of this, it is a fine record, and it will be good to see Cole show out at such a major event, especially if he is going to be getting ready to drop the fall off and make some sort of a comeback. And on top of this, they also picked Eminem's The Death of Slim Shady, which, considering that this was the best Eminem album in years and one of the most entertaining records of the summer as well, this was a well-deserved pick in my eyes, and I think it's great to pick a wide array of rappers in terms of the ages, styles, and eras that they cover, because it just shows how dynamic and boundaryless hip-hop is as an art form. And speaking of this, right in line with Eminem, the Grammys picked another album from Legends with Common and Pete Rock's The Auditorium Volume 1, which this was really such a special record that really was just a love letter for hip-hop as a whole, so I think it fits here perfectly. And now my favorite pick here in terms of what it means for hip-hop is the Grammys nominating Doechii in this category with her album Alligator Bites Never Heal, which this is just so deserved and amazing to see, as this is a project that is here truly for the merit of its artistry and not
Hey yo, Doechii fire. She is fire. She's a true lyricist. Word is bond, boy.
for the name and brand of the artist it represents. So shout out to Doechii, she is seriously going to be such a major part of rap's future going forward. Now of course they rounded this category out with Future and Metro Boomin's We Don't Trust You, which is really the standout in this category in all senses of the word and deserves the win in my eyes. And now while there are other great albums like Schoolboy Q's Blue Lips and Vince Staples' Dark Times that really did deserve nominations based off their quality, while usually we get mad because records like Jack Harlow's Come Home the Kids Miss You and DJ Khaled's God Did are getting nominated, at least the records that got in are all quality bodies of work and not trash that disrespects the very name and lineage of rap music as a whole. And now in the best rap song category, this is another one they did good in, as of course. This is really just Kendrick's category with both Not Like Us and Like That being here, and really one of those should win, undisputably. But still beyond this, they made some other good picks like Kanye's Carnival, which I have to say, regardless of how you like that record, it is great to see Ye being recognized at a major industry function. And this is really showing full circle that the attempt to remove Kanye from the limelight just failed, as he is fully back at the biggest event the music industry has. And rounding out this category, the Grammys.
I hope they ain't trying to set Kanye up, man. He come to the Grammys and his doctor be right there waiting on him. You ready for this medicine, nigga?
Picked Rhapsody's Asteroids, which anytime you pick a track from arguably the best female rapper of all time, that's a W. And they also picked Glorilla's Yeah Glow, which while I don't think is the best song, I get the hype and I think it's a fine selection. And in the other rap categories, for best rap performances, most of these are songs that were in other categories or that are from albums that were nominated. And again, Kendrick should sweep all these categories because the gap between what he has done and everyone else has pulled off is so large. And now with the best melodic rap performance category, this is the only one where I'm scratching my head just because it feels like the people who voted on this didn't even listen to rap. Because why is there a Beyonce song in a category for best rap song? That just doesn't seem like it makes sense to me, considering that she made a whole country album. But if the Grammys did one bad job on a category that in the grand scheme of it all doesn't matter as much as the rest, then also seeing rappers get a lot more love than usual in other categories like Eminem, Kendrick, and A$AP Rocky taking up 3 of the 5 best music video nominations, or Doechii being nominated for Best New Artist, or Mustard being nominated for Producer of the Year, which are all major accomplishments. It's clear that a good amount of the people who voted on these awards did their homework and understood rap music on a level enough where they did a pretty solid job at representing where the culture is at, and overall just showcasing who the best artists.
We gotta remember, it's a lot of people that be in these head offices don't even listen to rap, but they be making all the decisions. But it seemed like what he relaying is that they done kicked that person out of it and got somebody that really know what they talking about. Cause the lineups is, they fair.
Artists are, and the fact that Kendrick, Eminem, Ye, J. Cole, Future, Andre 3000 even, and so many more have the potential to show up to this award show and represent hip-hop on a scale that we have not seen in quite some time. All in all, as all of these rappers are leading forward what artistry and hip-hop can look like in 2024, this could be major for the genre and really show that despite whatever else is going on in the music industry, that rap is stronger than ever, both in terms of the music coming out and between the competitive spirit all the artists have. And looking at all of this and seeing the Grammys really take a rare W, I hope that with doing all of this, they don't ruin the goodwill of hip-hop and its fans like they have in years past, like when they gave the album of the year to Harry Styles' Harry's House over Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, which rewarded an album that sounded like it was designed for the aisles of Target over a record that was so boundary-pushing and culturally important as it challenged everything we knew. Or by giving Killer Mike the Best Rap Album award over everything else that was nominated, and then not even having the decency to televise the award for everyone to see, which really just felt like the ultimate disrespect to hip-hop and like a backhanded compliment to Killer Mike, because the Grammy said it was good enough to use all of these artists and this culture for the hype of their ratings and views, but that it wasn't good enough to celebrate this same culture no matter how the award ended up being picked. So overall, with rap and the Grammys, things are definitely on thin ice between them. And if the Grammys don't deliver a show that with these nominations respect the contributions that rap culture brings to the music world, especially in a year where Kendrick Lamar has really been the standout in the entire music space, and has been building his music around the very sentiment of fighting for what hip-hop stands for, they may destroy the will of the rap community in a way that they can never get back from. So, all in all, it's definitely exciting that the Grammys have done things right and are honoring legends and newcomers at the same time. The pressure really is at an all time high, so to mess things up, it would really be detrimental to the future of this award show for hip hop. As the Grammys would just be telling rap when it's never been in a more important state that they just don't respect its message, and that they would rather award and parade artists that say absolutely nothing instead. So I think as a culture, from artists to fans, we all have to hold the Grammys accountable if they fail. So now with all of that said, with such an important Grammys coming up, be sure to leave a like and subscribe so you are up to date with everything that is going to happen with this award show and how hip hop culture is going to respond and handle whatever may come with all of it. And now that you're down there and you've subscribed and left a like, take to the comments and let me know what you think of this award show as a whole, and let me know what album and song you think should win the rap categories. I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
Not like us. You already know what time it is. Hopefully they not just hopping on the bandwagon and just getting, people interested in the Grammys by, following the trend. Yeah, hopefully they do right. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, we don't own that stuff. That's theirs. You know what I'm saying? That's my standpoint on it. So hey, if they give them a Grammy or what, man, I don't be keeping up with that shit. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I don't even care about that Grammy shit for real. Cause it's not ours. That's my thing. Like it ain't. It don't. It ain't ours. The music industry ain't ours. They took every damn thing. Like how could I be interested? That's why I'm just interested in lyrics. That's it. All that other shit, them numbers and all of that. I don't care, man. I don't be caring about that stuff, bro. Cause they took it and start capitalizing off of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my standpoint. Y'all let me know what y'all think of it, man. I will leave a link in the description. Shout out to Fantastic Hip Hop. Y'all go like and subscribe. 60% of y'all who watch this channel aren't subscribed. I will ask you to subscribe. You're going to come back. I'm going to pop up on your feed. So just go ahead and press the button, bro. Stop being difficult. Wordy's bond, boy. Big Kush signing out. I'm gone.